Hello, hello.
Alrighty. What is up, everybody? We are doing another MarketSquare Gaming giveaway for Lost Relics. I am joined by frequent streamer and, pretty popular community member, KingSlayer. If you know him in there, or KingSlayerLR on Twitch. What's going on, brother?
What is going on? Is this the most updated link that I've got? The last message you sent?
Yes, it is.
Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and post that in my chat for the people that are tuned into my stream. If anybody is interested in having both streams open, you can enter the giveaway over there and even mute my stream. So
that is one of the nice things about this one, because normally the feed gets taken and we're able to do both at once. So, alrighty. How's everybody doing today? Just a quick little poll. How many new players we have? Say new in the chat. And how many old players? Say old. See what we're working with. How's the stream been going today? You've been running for a little while now, KingSlayer.
My stream?
Yeah.
Sorry, I got to turn off notifications for the time following. Tastiest, thank you for the follow. My stream has been going well. Yeah, we've been live for going on 3 hours now. It's 2 hours 56 minutes, and we're racking up some XP.
Nice, man.
Yeah, I got that epic last night. Epic drop, epic amulet, but nothing so far today. We'll just keep running.
An epic amulet, nice. What does it do? Which one is it?
Yeah, so it was the Aegis of Eridrus, and it does 5%. It has a protective aura which reduces all damage taken by 5%. So I'm gonna hold on to that, and yeah, hopefully it'll have a future for bossing when that comes out. Maybe if we have some tank rolls, maybe somebody will be using that, and it might not be best in slot over some other items, but it is in that epic tier, and there's not too many options right now, so it's a good hold.
Oh, definitely, man. I've just found some like basic blockchain ones. Jamie, what's going on, brother? Haven't found one of the big drops quite yet, but that's part of the whole game of it. Just keep on grinding.
Yeah, absolutely. Just keep on going. I say that all the time in my chat. I honestly forget that there are blockchains in this game because I'm so focused on my skills and my goals for the game that when something finally pops out, it's a very good feeling, and kind of reminds me, wow, that can even happen. So same thing with Shadowstones.
Yep.
Now that that's a part of the game, I've managed to get a Shadowstone drop every single day since the release of Shadowstones, except for one day, and it's been really good.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm still I keep grinding up my skills, so I keep running the low tier dungeons to get to that level 10. I'm almost there. So yeah. The Shadow Stones are not very plentiful, but after my kind of strategy that I was going with is I'll get mine to 10, and then I'll start, equipping my epic gear and stuff like that, and start pounding the pavement too. I really want that the reward at level 20, the plus 125 energy regen.
Yeah, for the 375 max regen.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sitting at level 44 right now, so I got the upgrade after that one. I've got 500 energy regen max. So yeah, feels good.
Yeah. So what level are you right now?
So I hit level 44 today. We're nice, 32k dude. Into the level already, but next level 45, we get our 5th relic slot. So we've got some exciting builds to put together. Right now I'm on Vemin. I'm gonna be doing. I'm actually going straight for 120 woodcutting. I'm just going to keep woodcutting all the way there. I want to solidify my position on the leaderboard as fast as possible, and I'm hoping that some good content will be coming later for it, unlocks. But along the way, yeah, we're throwing up all the planks and saving for housing and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's yeah. Have you done? Have you been hopping on the graveyard event at all?
I've literally done about 6 or 7 runs. Not super into it because I actually am a big zombies enthusiast from Black Ops 2. Always went for 100 plus
Yeah,
runs,
buddy,
world
dude.
records. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's my thing. And so as soon as the Rumble came out, I've been looking for new leaderboards because obviously the leaderboards we have, it's nice to have, it's something, but it's only top 100, and there are players that have been playing significantly longer than me. I don't mind catching up to them or even having to. But it is difficult. So, having something like Rumble come out where it's skill based, I was very excited for it, but a lot of it is RNG. And the leaderboards were constantly being reset. So I just said to my stream, I'll do a run here and there when I feel like it, but towards the end, when we have more solidified scores that are like, this is what we need to aim for and higher, that goal is kind of what gets me driven. So we'll see if we pop into that. If not, we're going really hard for the woodcutting levels and the XP, and along the way we've gotten a legendary 6 days ago now, Black Death sword, and
nice, man.
now we got the epic last night. So it's kind of hard to give up all gold, XP, and drops to go run a potential reward, but it is a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I mean it adds a little like variety to the traditional just pound in the pavement over here and doing the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Exactly. Yeah, it breaks up the repetitiveness for sure, but yeah, for me it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, Batista, yes, there are 2 pendants up. So today's going to be a little bit different than before, where every in the past, if you joined on Friday or Saturday last weekend when we were giving away, some pets and stuff like that, the new players, it's the same way for the Power Pendants. Only new players should be entering the raffle. We'll get one of these going here in 1 second. But we're testing out, because we've got that big giveaway event for Halloween, which KingSlayer is going to be taking a part on Saturday. And when the event actually gets scheduled. I don't have the final dates yet, but yeah. But
yeah.
The
saying Saturday, it's like, yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, like, right, yeah, no, not tomorrow. It is not tomorrow, because it'll more than likely be a Friday, Saturday. It'll be Striker and me on Friday, and then we'll be giving away stuff, as well as on then Saturday I'll be joined by a bunch of streamers, KingSlayer being one of them. We'll all discuss metas and strategies and what's going on with the Halloween event when we know at that point. But let's we'll do all right. Everyone in the chat, are we doing an old player one or a new player one? What do you think, actually, King? You picked this one.
Let's get some of those new players in. Let's get a pendant, somebody.
All right, let's do a pendant. What time are you wanting on there?
What time?
Yeah, we normally do 15 minutes, but yeah.
Like to enter?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say about 10 to 15. 10 minutes is probably plenty.
Let's do. We'll split the difference there. We'll do a 12-minute one.
I like that.
All right. So everybody, this one is for new players only. Remember, right after that, we're going to do one for old players only. So only new players enter this raffle. It is starting right now. So I know a bunch of you are coming back. We love that you're coming back and showing some love. Remember, it is !Raffle. New players for this one. And we'll get going. So I've asked this to...
Go ahead and say really quick. I'm going to repeat it one more time. For anybody that's in my chat or just tuned in, this is the link to go over to Spizzo's stream over there on MarketSquare Gaming on YouTube. And you can enter this raffle to try and win a new pendant. Only if you're a new player. If you do not have access to the game currently, will you be able to win this. But afterwards, we will be doing something for older players as well.
You got it. And again, always brought to you by MarketSquare.io. Making it possible. I'm already seeing people entering the raffle over here. Let's get a couple new players onboarded. Yeah, so I regularly ask this so if a new player, let's say, or even the first week player, is it in your opinion, more worth it to be focusing on getting to that level 10 skill during, like, with the current meta, or focusing on actually gaining your physical level?
Your overall combat level?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would honestly say, I mean, let me double check so I don't say anything that I would go back on.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No. Yeah, I'll stick to my place. I honestly think your combat level absolutely does not matter whatsoever, other than if you care about, you know, trying to get onto, you know, the overall combat leaderboard. That is the only way it matters. And you know, worth it is subjective. I've said this a lot. For me, my goal is to, you know, rush woodcutting. I'm not saying that that's the best thing to do. I say why I do that, and there's a reason. To definitely be prepared to go for, you know, leaderboard ranks, to, you know, get planks. I specifically want planks and logs. But yes, I would say that it is more important to focus on your gathering skills. Whether you want to be more well-rounded and be able to participate in all future content, you know, and level everything up tier by tier. Okay, we got all 4 skills to level 10. Now we want to, you know, continue going to level 20 on them. Or if you want to go like me and go straight for, you know, all the eggs in one basket, you can get to a higher tier a lot faster. Maybe if you, maybe if you're going to invest some money, I would say, you know, if you think you're going to be able to buy the higher tier, you know, setups pretty quickly, and you want to get to that higher tier, you know, map, then you're going to be able to farm all those higher tier nodes a lot quicker. But if you want to be well balanced and you're not investing a lot of money, taking it as slow as possible, getting all of them to level 10, you know, then to 20, etc., you're going to build up quite a bit of shadow stones. From doing that before you get there. And honestly, with, you know, for example, I'm running Vemin Desert right now, which is a 4-sword dungeon.
Okay.
And I'm using the Blood Extinction rare tier bow. It has a 10% increased critical hit chance, and the Lost Stampeder, which is plus 10% damage.
Nice.
I would consider these to be best in slot for this class. But there are only 178 Shadow Stones and 180 Shadow Stones, which for anybody new playing, one engine coin is 100 Shadow Stones. So these weapons are essentially 1.8 coins each, which is so cheap. So
yeah, that really is.
Yeah, if you were to legitimately, you know, sit there and get all 4 of your skills to level 10 and then level 20, you should by far, you know, have enough Shadow Stones to pick up a good blue setup, you know, of weapons. And so yeah. I would say overall, yeah, better to focus on the gathering skills. The combat levels are going to happen no matter what. We just got a second epic.
What?
Wow. Yes, we got a Brim Pearl, a second epic. We got one last night, the Aegis of Eridris, and now we've got a Brim Pearl. Looks like Vemin Desert's being kind to us today.
Apparently, man.
Let's go. All right, next up is a nest with a mythical egg in there, you know?
So, like, right, yeah. Like, how often are you actually finding them then? Is that just a, you know, luck of the draw, or how many epics have you found?
So I'm level 44, and I've found 5 epics, so I'm sorry for anybody that hurts their feelings.
Ooh.
At level 16 we found Cavalier Crusader. Level 36 we found a second Cavalier Crusader. And yeah, now we've had the amulet and the pearl. Wait, so the four total. I lied. Okay. But we got the legendary, the legendary 6 days ago. So
yeah, that's awesome. I just got asked by Rosh, can you harvest things above the level you are? I can't even hold a better fishing pole. So there are tiers for which the skills kind of go up. It's not really dependent on your actual, like, physical level. It's on your skill level. So if you can use commons up to level 10, and then you'll be able to use uncommons, and I assume, I haven't gotten to that point, and it's not even on my radar because I'm still just getting past level 10. I assume after that it's, you know, 30 is rare, and so on.
20 is rare, 30 is epic, and 40 is legendary.
Okay. What ones are you focusing on, and why?
Yeah, so I'm focusing exclusively woodcutting and scavenging. Before it was just woodcutting because Brawn Woodlands. So before the update, I was streaming every single day, just Brawn Woodlands, literally all day, every day, and we grinded level 14 to 32 woodcutting in about 2 weeks, and maybe like a
Whew.
week and a half. Yeah, we were
Is this
streaming quite a
before
bit.
the update?
This was right, like literally right before the update,
This was
and
back when you got a guaranteed, like, or
guaranteed 12 nodes every single 12 woodcutting nodes every single
yes,
dungeon, and loot wasn't guaranteed, but you didn't really fail that much back then.
yeah,
Your success rate was still dependent on the level that you were, but you were able to previously get any tier drop that you had the level unlocked for.
okay,
And so now it's based off of your tool. Whatever the
yep,
node is, you can only use that tool on that bush, and you can only get that tier drop from that node. But before, yeah, you could get common all the way up to legendary, and you were just praying to get a good one. But the XP was based off of your tool that you used. So
yep,
your aim was to get to the next tool to have XP, and that had its ups and downs too, because there were certain people that were like taking a green pickaxe into the highest level mining dungeon, and they were getting a lot of Ashenite because you can only exclusively get that with a green pickaxe, and you have like 15 nodes in there, and people with high level mining. So
okay.
it has its checks and balances being this way.
Do you
And overall,
enjoy it more than the previous, or?
yeah. So a few things I would say. I mean, obviously, I'm sitting here looking at and depositing this epic here, but
I'm
even
really
taking
enjoying it.
excluding the blockchains that I've gotten, because obviously I'm getting extremely lucky here. I want to reiterate that this is extremely lucky. I do play a lot, and the drops are bound to come, and I think that for you guys too. So if you haven't gotten anything, keep it up and grind it. But to answer your question, absolutely. I think the reward system is so much more rewarding, and I've been saying this since day one of the update. I was running Trail Woods. I started this update at 14 scavenging, and since the update has dropped, we've streamed just about every single day. I take about 2 days off per week. And we streamed about every day doing Trail Woods only, like 6 to 8 hour streams. And it's raining in there. It's depressing. And the dungeon is very long. It takes, on average, 16 to 18 minutes for me. And
Oh wow.
sometimes, yeah, up to 20 sometimes. And that's on stream while talking. But
Yeah, but still though.
yeah. But it's a very long run, and there was a lot of succession rate issues, and so even with all of that in mind, the second that the update dropped, I was doing these runs. I was getting the skull hides in there. I was getting vamp hides. Skull hides were selling. I mean, originally I was making green pairs of gloves and selling them for 20K each, but they went down to 5K. I sold about 30 pairs there, made a lot of money. And just every time two skull hide drop, just make a pair of gloves, and slowly it became 4K, 3K, 2K. But I made quite a bit of money off of it. And just even the vamp hides that I couldn't take advantage of, making gloves and making huge amounts of money, I sold those for 5,000 gold. So just
nice.
the gold, yes, the gold income that you got alone skyrocketed. Amber grapes that you get, it's just a green tier dungeon, but amber grapes that you get are 300 gold. And so yeah, just the gold economy feels, I don't want to say inflated, because we're not getting increased amount of gold. In fact, some dungeons take way longer, and you're still getting about 300. But the amount of items that have gold value that you earn per dungeon, if you have the skills leveled up, is way more than before. So I think we're going to see the shift change. And I don't want anyone to take my advice. What I'm personally doing is I've been investing all of my gold into items, and I talk about which items and why on my stream a lot, and I have reasonings for all of them. I also have just played a lot of RuneScape and Diablo and a lot of other MMOs that makes me think about these items. But for me, I think that there's going to be inflation. I played through RuneScape. I was an OG player. I started back in 2004, 2005. And, as you keep playing and progressing and the updates happen throughout the years, players are going to keep finding gold. And the more gold that comes into the game, the less your gold is worth, just like real life inflation. So I've invested my gold all into specific items. I don't have any gold really going into Halloween. I'm sitting on 23,000 right now. But I have like 400,000 or 500,000 gold invested in items, and they're all very strategic picks, but also, very diversified. So, if one thing fails, the other one is something in there is bound to win. But I think we'll all be looking back and smiling. It should be fun to at least look at. And if I lose on everything, it is content. But I think I'm confident.
I mean, either way though, it's like you're enjoying it, and you won't know till it's like the hindsight situation. You won't know till the end, and it's just like me spending time instead of just gaining levels, I'm gaining skills. Who knows if the meta is going to change at any point, just like it did drastically recently.
Yeah.
Just stick to something, go with it. With the current meta, get skills, in my opinion, first and foremost, because with skills is going to come the gold, because you can, create, sell items, keep up on whatever skills are important to you and why you want to do them. It doesn't really matter. Just don't feel pressure to go to the next tier just because you have the access to it. You may actually end up losing in the long run because you can't actually, upgrade your skills until you hit that next little push. We have our first winner. Maybe here.
Maybe.
It's saying 0, but it's not letting me pick the winner here. Let's just close entries and see if that does anything here. Let's give it a little refresh. I don't know what is going on right now. Come on. Giveaways. There we go. Pick winner. GG LOL. You just got free access to the game. You got yourself a Power Pendant. What I need. Congratulations, buddy. And what I need from you is in the in-game chat, or in the stream chat, just give me your Discord or your Twitter.
That would be bad if he told you in game.
I know, right? Yeah.
You're like, wait, not that one.
Well, we got so lucky. Like, one of the things that I've said in the past is, with the blockchain community, you don't see a lot of toxicity in the player base. And we had one of the winners of one of the days where I literally, we did, or not that one. Like, that one will just, not bring that one up to the forefront. There was another one where someone won and they didn't give me their information, and I was like, I guess whatever. We'll go to we'll go to the Discord and just ask if he's in here and hope no one poses as this person. And, I was able, no one else claimed to be this person, and even though they totally could have pretended. But it's like the community's absolutely great. So,
Eddie Fogger said, blockchain not toxic, Kappa?
I mean, in the game community so far, at least, in my experience, every time that I run into, if new players have questions, I don't see anyone giving them wrong information on purpose, like you would see with everything.
I think I've genuinely only seen one really bad troll, but his name said it all, And he was banned the same night, so no big deal.
I mean, there you go then.
Yeah.
All right, though. Do not worry, old players. All right, let me just record that name, and we'll pop that on here. All right, so let's do... All right, so this one is going to be different than the last item giveaway. New players who are not onboarded. GG, technically, you can enter this. New players that are not onboarded, you cannot win this. So this is only for players that can actually play right now. Are we going to do a dragon or a cow for a pet? Which one do we want here? Which one do you think? Which one do you like better?
Me?
Yeah.
Sorry, repeat that again.
A dragon or a cow for an in-game pet here?
Oh, cow. If it's shorthorn cow, buddy, my favorite pet in the game.
It is shorthorn cow.
Shorthorn cow. All right, listen up, guys. This is the luckiest pet in the game. This is where all my blockchains came from. I swear that wearing the shorthorn cow is good luck. I'm telling you.
Oh man, everyone
wants
the dragon.
Everyone wants the dragon. That's fine. Let
everyone
that wants
the
dragon,
you know?
Yeah, give them what they want. The one that gets the shorthorn will be the luckiest. That's all I'll say.
All right, so
even my chat's saying dragon. So dragon first.
Dragon's coming first. Only players who already have access to the game can win this. So new players, don't worry. There's more power pendants. There's another one to come. This is only for players who already have access. This is for a dragon pet. And the reason why we added the pets is because we're kind of testing the way this works for the Halloween event.
Yeah.
Sir, I see Certified Soy Boy's in here. What is going on, my man? And my good bud, Jimmy. So, yeah.
Horn Cow Gang.
Yeah, so yeah, that'll be coming. That'll be coming. We'll have to hop on board with that one. But yeah, so we're kind of testing it out too, because one of the things that really annoyed me with the last big giveaway on Friday and Saturday was we ended up spending more on gas fees than we ended up spending on actual prizes, and I get it. Like, that's, the nature of the beast, and that's unfortunately how Ethereum kind of works. You can gauge it. Like, if you're just buying something on your own from Nginx or OpenSea
or something,
yes, you can get a tracker and, wait that
till 3 a.m. on a Wednesday or something.
Yep, like, just keep your eye on it. But for the giveaways, obviously we can't wait. You got to get those items right away, and so we had to pay what we had to pay. Like, I said it before to some people in game, the grand prize from Saturday cost $50 just to send.
Wow.
It's like, but that is unfortunately one of the things that comes with Ethereum. For right now, every year they say that there's going to be a new one. I'm excited and hopeful that it will change.
I mean, the thing is, people are tired of empty promises. That's what I'll say. And so if one person doesn't fulfill it, there are 100 people working on a solution. So no matter what, the future is bright. High hopes for them. And just as the game will keep growing, hopefully so will, crypto and the accessibility and ease of use.
Yeah, I mean, the more people that we get onto the game, the more, even if this is, a lot of our winners have never done anything with crypto at all. And so we, I went through step by step setting up an engine wallet, and it was their first step into the world of crypto. It's an awesome time to get into crypto gaming because we can only go up, in my opinion. I mean, when we streamed on Friday and did a giveaway, I had talked to the devs on, I think it was Wednesday. There were 90-something thousand people waiting on the wait list. And then this past Tuesday, I heard the number that got confirmed was over 100,000. So
I believe there's 120,000 waiting on the list. And I've talked about that. That could be a couple, duplicate accounts that people didn't, feel like waiting the entire duration. But even past that, with how many people are interested, in the Diablo type genre with or even getting something back out of the time that they spend on a game, earning, there's so many different avenues. So it's like, this is a big, fulfillment for this space. It's actually playable. It's out, it's only $11 to have permanent access plus whatever, gas fee.
Yeah. And, for the first time it initially is.
Yeah.
But anyone who is getting onboarded after you have an active account, you can technically buy time and some pets that rotate from time to time in the shop with a credit card. But you obviously need a wallet for the initial one, just because it's an NFT blockchain game. If you have blockchain items, you gotta have a wallet assigned with it, essentially.
Yeah. And if you do get in game, or you've already been in game, that's why you have to open like title scrolls and things of that sort at your actual stash, because your wallet is your stash. What you're clicking to open up is your actual wallet.
Yeah.
So,
which is also, like, thanks to the devs, how we're able to onboard people, because it's not that we're buying them based on. Oh yeah, we actually just got an exact number. Thank you, Dink. There are currently 114,986 accounts waiting for activation.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's without a ton of marketing for this game, in all honesty. Like, this is a game that is so good and has so little marketing that I've found.
I talked about it on my stream. One thing is they don't need the marketing.
No.
You know, he's really like trying to keep people out of the game. He's not trying to get any attention, because Cliff is a very smart person. He has done amazing at putting this game together, and I think everything has been very thoughtful. He's thought of the problems, you know, for the majority of what I've seen before they've even occurred, or if they come up. He's very quick to have a fix for it. And everything is, you know, I think in my head, I'm like, oh, this would be a great solution. And then he does it every time. So I've just kind of, you know, it's not my job to, you know, tell him what to do or anything like that. I've just been sitting back and enjoying. I've been sitting back and enjoying the ride, and you know, he's been absolutely killing it. So
I mean, it's absolutely insane. When I heard that it was just him for. Like, apparently within the last couple months, there have been a couple new people to, like, add to help. But overall, it's just Cliff.
Yep.
It's like the man, the myth, the legend. I forget what, I remember reading his background. I forget what games that he came from, but he came from AAA games at one point. And, you know, I've been waiting, Striker was hoping in the near future to be able to get an interview with him, and maybe we could get some of that background and what was going on there. But the elusive Cliff. I was laughing one night. We were playing, or I was just grinding, and we were talking about, I can't wait till there's like co-op and dungeons and, you know, possibly raids and raid bosses. And someone was like, there should be a raid where the final boss is just Cliff. Like, just like an almost unbeatable boss, Cliff.
That would be absolutely hilarious.
I'm so
what
down
would he drop
for that.
Though? What would he drop?
He dropped like developer tokens.
Founders tokens. Yeah, that'd be funny.
It's just exactly like founders
there's
tokens.
Only one.
Call them.
There's only one.
There can only be one. You know, it's like Highlander.
Yeah.
So we got 7 minutes, 30 seconds. This is for old players only, and this is, you know, the test to make sure that for the Halloween event, we can try to, like, move around gas fees. And
Eddie Fogger over here in my stream says, game has to be very balanced. Can't just add 200,000 players overnight and the game be fine. And I completely agree.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, look at our market now. Obviously, it's taking a dip with the addition of withdrawal of your shadow stones, and you know, overlapping that an overwhelming amount of people that can't use their gear, you know, that they bought. And so I think right now is a very opportune time. It's a dip in the market, but yeah, if you added 200,000 people in here right now, I would be scared for prices. Not that I think that the servers can handle that right now either.
Well, I'd be interested too with because we just actually had the server change for anyone who is not onboarded before this big patch that happened recently a couple weeks ago. The game was down, and it wasn't actually anything to do with the developers end. It was the onboarding of the patch to the server. And after I think it was, I don't know how active you are paying attention to the announcements on Discord, but after, what was it, 2 or 5 days or something like that, he got on and was like, "It's not us, it's the server."
Yes.
Dumped to the server, had a new one, and that very day it went live again.
So I don't know if it was separate services, but there's the servers, and then there's like a connection service that he uses that basically he was talking about it wasn't syncing up properly. So there's like the servers actually contain the information, and then there was like I think a third party that actually syncs everything. So he was talking about when you go to a forging anvil and you forge something, like you're just doing an action and it can give you the experience, but it's actually got to generate an item and then place that item in your inventory, and the syncing wasn't working. Like the servers were up, we were online, but we didn't have the syncing services working properly. So people weren't receiving their items, or it would be very late, delayed. I was trying to fill up jugs of water and it was like one every 4 seconds. Like it was pretty bad. So.
Oh, right, where you were able to actually get on during that whole time?
Yeah, there was about 60 people logging on, and we were always watching the Discord. Whether I left the house, I had it on my phone or whatever with just notifications on. So I didn't have to look at it constantly. I was super productive that week, got so much stuff done, and was able to do a lot for the stream even. It was perfect. Perfect little break, and whenever I got a notification, I was able to just check. So I didn't have to like sit there all day and look.
Well, that's awesome though. Because I got the rug pulled out from under me. That was the week I had been planning for, I don't know, like 10 days talking and working with developers about doing the initial first giveaway, and it was going to be Lost Relic week on MarketSquare, and then it was down, and I ended up playing War Riders and the Six Dragons.
Oh yeah. I actually downloaded it. I was gonna try that out. I had a problem because I had a lot of like Lost Relics recording footage. Anytime I did like runs off stream, I would record. That way, if I got something crazy, I don't want to.
Yeah, you can use it on the stream.
Yeah. So my videos were saving to my SSD, and I didn't really know that. So my SSD was like full, and I didn't really realize why. So I downloaded Six Dragons, but I wasn't able to patch it. So I ended up literally playing 0 video games the entire time, and I was like, let's just chill. Let's reset, refresh.
Yeah.
And I used the time well. It was good. So,
I mean that's good at least. Yeah. I enjoyed.
You talked about having the rug pulled out from under you. We were doing that like stream marathon, basically get 31 wood cutting was at the time what you needed for the rare tier mysterious nest to try and get a mythical egg. I hit 31, and then the next day, that's when the update happened, and it changed everything. So you needed 20 scavenging to do the rare tier dungeons, and I refused to just go in there and woodcut. So I unlocked the nest. I did one stream getting nests, and then the update happened. A week of downtime, and then a week and a half of grinding trail woods in greens to now have these nests unlocked.
I mean, you got them though.
Yeah. Now I got 2 epics actually.
No, you're killing it over there. Jose, or I have 45K because I ended up selling a power pendant on the market. Yeah. So that I got this huge influx that
nice.
I just decided
Are you saving
to do
it for the Halloween event?
Yeah, currently I'm doing that one, and then I'm starting to grab what is it called? An easy way to get shadow stones is actually to get some pets.
Nice.
And you don't have to really deal with gas fees. The return isn't the exact same as if you were just doing, buying shadow stones, but it's an easy workaround.
Yeah.
And then we also had something that I wasn't sure about either. Maybe you know this. Algo asks, did people's pendants pause during the down period? And I really don't think mine did. I feel like mine kept running.
Yeah, so I don't know if it stopped ticking down, but what he was doing is every time the game went back up, he was giving us a few more days of membership so that basically we didn't have any time missed, and originally he gave us 24 hours extra in profit. But I think as the delays kept coming, he gave us like 2 days.
Okay.
So I think it did tick, but he like restored it to what it would have been, and then gave you 48 hours extra. But I know something weird did happen. I will say that because I bought myself a pendant and my girlfriend a pendant as well, and she used hers a day after mine, and she had not a day after, she a day before me, and she had a day more of membership than I did. So
oh, interesting. Maybe it was.
I don't know if something got jumbled up, but I mean overall, I don't think I lost any or a ton. So
yeah, and either way, it's like small potatoes. Yeah,
we're here.
I'm not crying about any of it because.
The one thing I did want to say was you were talking about buying pendants. Did you say you were going to use the gold for the Halloween event and tokens?
Yes, I was going to. That's what I'm like holding it for. I was just getting ahead of it.
So somebody said in my chat yesterday, I just want to vocalize. Go ahead.
We have the winner of the dragon pet.
Ooh.
The winner is Andres Elliott.
Ooh, congrats.
Congratulations. Make sure again to post that Discord and or your Twitter so that I can contact you after this and get the information that I need. And just so you know too, you're going to be part of the testing, essentially. I assume it's going to be around the same time frame as onboarding of the Power Pendants whenever anyone wins, but we'll get you your item regardless, but you're part of this tester group. So yeah, don't worry though, if you didn't win, there's other pets and more Power Pendants to come. But you were saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to interrupt you. I was just going to say that someone had said in my stream yesterday that at one point during the event, I don't remember, I don't want to say the incorrect here, but he said at one point, one of the Power Pendants were like 5,000 to 10,000 gold because so many people were buying Power Pendants to sell for gold for the Easter event. So if that is any true to any validity, might be a pretty good idea to have some gold for maybe some low, really inexpensive membership towards the end of the event.
For kind of anything is I'm just prepping. I don't know what to expect.
I think a lot of the market's going to be down, and I'm more interested in items. I'm going to be grinding enough to probably get plenty of Halloween tokens or whatever anyway. So I'm not looking to put too much gold into it because I'm willing to put my time.
Okay.
But I think there's going to be some real deals. Pettyfogger said one day was 6,000 gold. A 90-day pendant was down to 120,000. There you go.
Woo.
From a credible source right there.
Yeah,
one day pendant, 6,000 gold, and 90-day pendant for 120, which is about half the price currently.
Yeah, no, it definitely changed for that one.
Yeah, so if you want to stock up on a year's worth of membership for the low, you know how to do
it. And it can't hurt. I mean, come on. You fund the project and you get the time.
I bought a 30-day for 40,000 gold. That's a deal right there. I would take that.
Really good.
All right, we're saving up our gold. Yeah.
All right.
Halloween tokens.
We got a couple questions. We don't know what the Halloween event. Mike asked, how will the event be like? I've never seen an event in this game before. I actually haven't seen an event in this game before either. Have you, King?
I have not either. No, I've been in the game for a little bit over 2 months.
So what I heard from Stryker when I was talking with him about it was there's going to be a special vendor that kind of shows up, or at least in the past. We don't know. This is all speculation just from last year. But there were, things to do, essentially. One of the cool things that he said that there were gargoyles hidden anywhere in the town that when you got close enough, you'd be able to see them and, they would give a daily reward or some type of reward. I forget exactly what it was. Unfortunately, neither of us have participated in one of the events. I'm really excited, though.
As far as I know, the biggest point of the event was that in your adventures, at least for the Easter event, there was these golden eggs that could drop in your adventure. Non-members only get to take one out of the adventure, where members can take unlimited out. And I think 5 to 6 could drop, people said. But you'd be able to open them up with a very rare chance, I guess, at something low tier, like let's say, food, like a Halloween themed food, or you could get a, epic relic, or the biggest thing was, I guess, a golden ticket. And this golden ticket was what you could trade for the big ticket items, the legendaries, which was like the photonic incubator or the easterly wind chaser. So there's going to be like themed event items that come out. They should be really good too. Maybe there'll be some best in slots that come out, but you're just really hoping for the big lucky one that gives you all the juice.
Yeah, we actually had another streamer on Certified Soy Boy.
Someone here said the gargoyle is gone. That was an old daily reward system.
Oh, okay. I thought that I recalled being told that was actually for the Halloween, but yeah, I don't know for sure. Never done it.
This is Ohex here saying it. So again, a pretty credible source.
Yeah.
Old-time player.
Fair. No, I totally believe him. And we'll see what else this other one has in store for it. What do we got on here? It says mining and fishing worthwhile in the beginning. I personally liked mining and fishing in the beginning. You can make food, so you don't have to waste money on that. I didn't really invest money into buying items until after about a week of playing. Pretty casually, and so I kept spending so much money on, because you have no gold, and I'd do a run, get 200 gold, and then have to spend I don't know, like 100 on food. Because this was also too where somehow I got to level 5 without realizing alternate attack. So
what do you mean?
I didn't I thought every time I saw videos of people shooting 3 arrows, for some reason I just thought that it was high level people, and it was like skills to come. And because there's no real tutorial for which there's so much stuff going on. But
wow, so you got to level 5 without realizing.
I literally just memorized people's attack patterns. So when they get close to me, I'd wait for them to get into motion to do the attack, and then I'd back up a second and keep hitting them.
Small tip I always recommend to everybody. So whenever you start a new game, the first thing you should always do is go straight to your settings and check out your keybinds.
Yeah.
Keybinds will not only allow you to customize things, but they will also teach you that there are certain buttons that do certain things that you wouldn't have ever found otherwise.
I would strongly attest to that.
When you're like 10 years old and you're playing a game and you like accidentally hit a button, it turns on a flashlight, and you're like, no way, I had a flashlight this whole time. Like, it's kind of like one of those.
It's exactly like one of those. Like, well, I could have spent 11 seconds just looking, but didn't, and that was that. Let's get another let's do another power pendant here. This one will be for new players only. Don't worry, there is more old game giveaway prizes coming up, but so new players only, please. Starting right now, Power Pendant. Let's get another person in Lost Relics. But yeah, it's just I really enjoy it. Like I found when I was watching your stream the other day, when I found that chest was one of the first ones that was kind of worth something in Shadow Stones. The
storage trunk. I got you.
Yeah, or the trunk. Yeah.
Was it the rose one? Right.
Yep. And so it was just shy of 100. So one engine, but it may not seem like a lot, but at the same time, I'm again, not going to get it.
That's if you think it's worth selling for 100 minus 4% tax. So you're going to get 96. So if you have nothing at all, that's where you go. Okay, do I sell this and get 96, and maybe I can pick up a green uncommon longbow?
Yep.
The blockchain and the blockchain katana as well. Or do I think that this, drop table is going to be updated in the future, and people are going to be willing to pay more than 100 for this? So, that's where my mind goes.
And then
because we've got a lot of hoarders, and then a lot of people that like to sell everything too, and that goes for gold as well as items. So it kind of is cool to see people's different mindsets on, Shadowstones versus gold and how that changes the thought process.
Yeah, actually, one of my buddies, after I recommended it, ended up buying a 7-day pass, and he ended up wanting Shadowstones and spent the money to get Shadowstones and was able to get some of the blockchain items so that he didn't have to worry about, if it's like, though, for the new players, if you have a blockchain item, it's indestructible. So if you die with it, you're good to go. You're not going to lose it like you will with virtual items. And he just didn't want to risk any of that. And yeah, he went without kind of paying gas by just dealing with buying them initially, instead of, an NFT transfer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which, can get pricey, but thus is the nature of the beast currently.
Yep. Not forever, I hope. Some people have even talked about, I don't know what Cliff's plans are, or if even, at one point he goes, the Ethereum chain isn't worth it. I mean, it's what his game is based off, so I don't know if we're sticking with it or, the change is even possible.
They were getting ready to change networks,
people were
right?
talking about Polkadot. I don't know. People were talking about Polkadot networks.
I heard about Polkadot, which is, that's the thing. There's quite a few ERC20 tokens that have literally fixed the gas fee issue. Polygon is one of them that I know, where you just convert it over to Polygon Ethereum and you take a minor fee, but every single time that you do a transaction, you're paying, less than 50 cents instead of being wholeheartedly dependent on whatever the market is at that point in time. Just so everyone knows too, make sure to throw some support. Hit that sub button on MarketSquare Gaming. We're going to have more giveaways and stuff in the future. We're going to have KingSlayer on with us for the giveaway for Halloween event. Hopefully we can do some stuff before then as well. Also check out MarketSquare.io. Show some love over there. Just check it out. Visit it. It's got all your blockchain news. Got, gaming stuff, NFT-related stuff, DeFi news, everything you really need. And then also on Twitch, make sure to go over to KingSlayerLR on Twitch. There's a link in the description at the bottom. Show him some love. Follow him. He's very knowledgeable. Yeah. So we have a question, though. Dudslayer, can we explain bounties? Absolutely. But you've done a lot more than me. I'm fine to take it. But, yeah, what is your take on bounties? What can you expect out of doing them? And what are they?
The bounties are unlocked after level 5. There's a quest that you can do, and inside the tavern, there will be a guy sitting down at the table in the inn, the Talmuth Inn. And he gives you various different bounties. There's a lot more options if you are a member, as well as I think at one of the level rewards, you can get more bounties as well. Let's check that out.
Yeah.
Level 17, you get one. Level 23 and 28. Yeah. So there's 3 more that you can unlock, and there's a few more that you can get from membership. But basically, it is a tier-based challenge system. So you've got a bronze, silver, and gold tier system, and inside of them, you'll have challenges that are scalable to the reward that you get. So a bronze, silver, or gold challenge will yield you a bronze, silver, or gold bounty chest. And inside the chest, there are different rewards. So there's bounty exclusive items all the way up to the top tier Transcendent. And an example of that would be like the Nova Omega Bow, Nova Ultras two-handed Transcendent Sword. Those are blockchain items that can only be obtained through those bounties. But there's also smaller tier items like uncommon virtuals and relics and other things that you can get. But the biggest thing is that right now it is a blockchain and gold stink in the game that is keeping the economy pumping right now. Whenever you turn in a blockchain to finish a bounty, to finish a bounty challenge, you're going to actually add that blockchain item back into the pool for other players to get. So you're kind of contributing a Shadowstone item into the pool for maybe someone else to get, and you're taking that bounty chest to either sell for a large amount of gold or to open it up for your chance at maybe a very lucky Transcendent item.
What have you done in the past? Do you save the chests or do you open them?
So me personally, I'm playing a blockchain game. My goal in this game is to get blockchains, and so any chest that I finish, I open up on stream. It's going to be the same thing for nests, for Halloween tokens, for anything out there. You're not going to see me selling it because, my biggest thing is, if you have a specific plan for the gold that you're going to get, then absolutely. If you have a better plan than opening it up, and if you don't think you're actually going to get anything from it, if you can sell your chests or your ore items or whatever and put that into maybe birds nests, or maybe it's the epic sunken treasures, maybe that's a better idea for you. But it's just a gamble wherever you're willing to put your money. And so the ones that I harvest are going to be the absolute cheapest or easiest for me to get. I'm going to keep opening them because eventually it's got to pay off, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of my personal take. But I will say, if you're a newer player, it is pretty popular to sell like your bronze tier bounties, which I always think is a good idea. Some of the bounty items right now, you're not obligated. Let me just say that right now, you're not obligated to do your bounties. Do your bounties if you want the bounty points. There is a mythical sword in there for 500,000 tokens. But if you're just starting right now, there's no way that you'll get there before all the swords are gone. But what I will say is there will be more items added. There's no way that it's going to be the last item. But it does take, I believe, over a year. So if you're willing to put it in and put the work in and be consistent with it, you can have a guaranteed, high tier blockchain item that will be granted to you in return. Or you can use your bounty points, to make blockchains. You're essentially spending shadow stones to make a virtual item. You're not a blockchain, but a virtual item. You can make legendary tier rings, like there's the Ring of Pyre that reduces the fire damage you take by 50%. That's a legendary tier ring, but the downside is you spent shadow stones on blockchain items to make this virtual legendary, and since it's virtual, if you unfortunately die, you lose it. So it's a deflationary asset. Again, an item sink, being able to spend bounty points, spend blockchains to create new, relics, weapons, items, etc. Very good.
So
PTS Doctor, thank you for the sub, by the way.
One of the Darth was asking, so what is bounty stuff though? So if you're looking on the screen, this is the guy that you go talk to. He's in the inn. Each of these will have requirements for completion of the bounty. It will show you the rewards that you're getting. One of the things that I like to ask too is, so let's say like one of the tier 2 bounties is defeat of Lizard Guard, and it requires you to turn in a rare bow and a uncommon blockchain item to complete it. I have a hard time, like, I haven't done it yet, like, because I haven't gotten one of those. I don't want to give them away, but it's like, have you done that? What's been the experience of your return afterwards based on what you turned in?
Yeah, so from the bounties that I've opened, let me be transparent. I haven't had anything to write home about. Very common reward that you'll get if you do strike a blockchain is like a demon cloth, which is an uncommon tier cloth that doesn't currently have a purpose. It talks about potential, for crafting them, weaving them, or even magical abilities. But there's no use for these. Bounty items are, halfway, done in my eyes. You've got for virtuals that you can, for example, get from, a bounty chest, is there's like these enchantment scrolls. They don't have a use. They're about 160 gold. You've got Kiku feathers, which are no use. They all have very cool, text, but they're not actually usable in game. You've got lastly a ancient flask, I think it's called, and they're again 160 or so gold. So they're nothing to write home about, but these are items that, like, let's say enchanting comes out, what's going to happen to the price of that? What if an alchemy expansion comes out, which there is evidence to support that there's going to be a use for those? If there is let's say summoning of battle pets, maybe a Kiku feather is a virtual version of that.
Rumors of they're obviously
that was me talking.
Was that you that was telling me?
But it's not just that item, and again, there's other supporting reasons why. But to answer your question, I don't want to leave anybody hang in here. There needs to be a cost analysis for yourself and the personal amount that you're willing to put into it. You have to create your own personal value for these chests. If you think a silver bounty chest worth 20,000 gold is worth 100 Shadowstone max, then boom. If I go check my bounties this week and my silver bounties cost more than 100 Shadowstones to complete, then I'm not going to do it. So it's the same thing with gold. If my bounty costs 100,000 gold and it's a 20,000 chest, I'm not doing that personally. The bounty tokens have a specific value to you. If you think, hey, I'm a grinder, I'm going to be in this game for 2 years, I'm going to really save up and try and get, maybe the mythical is gone by then, but maybe there's like, let's say a new mythical or even a legendary blockchain in there that I'm willing to spend my points on. I'm willing to wait that long. Then maybe you're like, okay, I'll spend a little bit more Shadowstones so that way I can get a return a little bit quicker. Something like that has to be your own personal call. But so for me personally, I'll give you my numbers. For a bronze chest, I'm not more than 100 Shadowstones, and for silver it's like 150, and for gold it's like 200. That's my own personal, cost to risk analysis though. I value everything a little bit differently.
Yeah, and that's, you can play the game how you want. And that's kind of the beauty of it. Focus on what you want. And like personally, I'm not ready to give up one of my blockchain items. Maybe down the road I will. But as of right now,
what kind of gear are you sitting on? I don't know what kind of purchase have you made.
Currently, like what? Right now, I'm using a draft winder, longbow.
Okay.
I've got a silver saber. I've got a dried blushberries, amber bee honeycomb, and some walnuts for my artifacts and stuff for healing purposes.
Yeah, I'm running Venom right now, so yeah, I'm very familiar.
I was recommended those by Striker when I was like, I want some stuff that's gonna keep me healed up.
Yeah, they got actually buffed a little bit too, so they're really looking good.
Yeah, I'm very happy with them. I haven't gotten to use them a ton just because I've been stuck there grinding.
Yeah. Well, I was doing Trailwoods 14 to 20. It took me from when the update came out till, yesterday. So, however many days that is, that was, streaming about 8 hours a day. I mean, yesterday was even 9, but we did a little bit of Venom at the end, and that was all good. But yeah, it takes, somebody who's playing quite often, a whole week and a half, essentially.
Yeah, I've been laughing too. I don't get a ton of time to actually play half the time. And so there's been quite a few people who have been onboarded by MarketSquare that are now, caught up with me. Because unfortunately,
and that also depends.
I want to play, but I don't have the time.
Yeah, for the people that are watching people fly up in levels past them, I want you to also keep in mind that the higher tier dungeon that you're doing, the higher sword you are in, the more combat or character XP that you're gonna get. So there are people right now that are completely ignoring, scavenging nodes, and they're just running Xenarthil Wastelands, and whether that's for combat XP or a higher chance of a higher tier, drop. Again, it's kind of whatever you value. If you value getting your skills up, well, then in your mind, you're going to be like, well, yeah, that guy's not getting his skills. But maybe that guy only values, getting on the combat leaderboard. Like, that's his only goal. Like, my goal is to get on the woodcutting leaderboard. Maybe that guy doesn't value that. So
we have our next Power Pendant winner.
Ooh, who is it?
Wait. There we go. All right. Our next Power Pendant winner is... Come on, ho. You said you wish you want to get into the game earlier in the stream. You got it.
Hey,
congratulations.
Nice.
Congratulations. So don't worry, though, old players. We got more to win. There is still... congratulations again. There's still another pet, and we could possibly do one more pet as well if everyone wants another chance to win a dragon again. But we got the cow, and we got the dragon coming up. There it was.
I was going to say dragon again.
Congrats. Yeah, he's tuned in 4 times. He finally got the win. Today's the day to stay though. Like there's not the levels, like the level of viewers is comparable to win on this one. On Saturday, you know, we had a constant 100 plus. So
yeah, we got 16 over here. I got a few people talking in here saying thank you for bringing new players into the community.
Yep.
They're enjoying the chat, thank you for the info. Appreciate all you guys for being here too. Everybody in Spizz's stream as well.
Yeah,
nice to have you all here.
We got 37 over here. It's an easy thing to do to onboard new players, and you know, again, just grow blockchain gaming.
Absolutely.
So make sure to post that Discord so we can get you onboarded onto this game. Perfect. I got it. Thank you so much. So do we want, this is for old players now, and technically our most recent winners can enter this as well. And if you did not win a Power Pendant and are still waiting to onboard, don't worry. Like we'll see what goes on. There's a possibility there's one more to come. But do we want to do a dragon again, or do we want to do a cow?
I just got level 36 woodcutting.
Oh, congrats, man.
Almost at that legendary tier.
Just like throw some of that my way.
Yeah, right. I got lots more to go. I don't know if I can spare.
Yeah, man, it's like I'm gonna get there. Like tonight, I will get level 10, and I will just start. Because anyone that's watching right now, I haven't actually, you know, these are all kind of new enemies. I haven't learned what's going on with them, their movement patterns, speeds, and attacks. So I'm kind of getting eaten alive, but that's why I brought the extra food.
Yeah, just find out what you need to prioritize and take care of those first. And then secondly, yeah, just really look at the, you know, if it takes 2 left clicks to kill something, 2 right clicks, a right click and a left click, who knows? Just kind of play around with it and see what makes you take the least amount of damage.
Yeah, literally, because it's like you're going to go through having to learn those patterns.
Yep.
All right, so what do we got? Dragon, cow. Right now, cow's winning with 2.
All right, let's hear for cow. Let's go.
All right, we'll do the cow. We'll do the cow.
All right.
And don't worry though, we still got another pet after that. The short-horned cow. The raffle starts now. This is only for old players or people that have just won Power Pendants to get on.
If you care about looking cool, you go for the dragon. But if you want the good luck for blockchains, you go for the shorthorn.
You know, he's a strong believer in the cow.
I literally went and bought every single pet off that main page. You know, when I got my pendant as well.
I did too.
I tried them all out, but I'm telling you, man, the shorthorn cow and chocolate cow, they're the good luck charms. That's where I got all the I'm talking like a week with no drops using some of the other ones. You throw on shorthorn cow and it's like 5 drops. It's raining.
I gotta switch. The cow can no longer be won for undisclosed reasons. No.
Too OP.
Just like I'll just keep him for myself. It's like don't give the cow to Wolf Mage. Like I don't know if you tuned in to any of the previous streams, but Wolf Mage was just bringing the pain for the luck of he was just winning all the time. He won multiple Power Pendants the first time.
Really?
Yeah, make sure to show some love to MarketSquare Gaming. You know, the more people that follow and sub, the more people or the more of these type of raffles and stuff we can do, the more funding I can get for them. We just appreciate the community. We want to grow it. And, yeah, it's just an awesome game that more people should be able to play. And also, remember to show some love over to MarketSquare.io as well as KingSlayerLR on Twitch.
All set.
Yeah, buddy. All right, let's get some energy and some health. Just gotta survive this thing here.
My luck on these nests are not going well. I got the epic blockchain, but no nests, you know.
I mean, you know, you got to take them.
It's a trade-off. Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's a trade-off. So we got Darth Slater. Wow. Oh, so Darth Slater said cow level. That actually reminded me. You know how Diablo? So you used to play Diablo.
Yes.
That just came out. The remastered one. I was actually reading in an article yesterday that the first epic Diablo was summoned and killed. The one, if you remember, that took 125 Stone of Jordans.
Wow.
And a bunch of players banded together and were actually able to spawn it. And they added I don't know if you remember the charms from Diablo 2. But
I played a lot of Diablo 2, but it was like growing up with my dad. So I probably just played a lot of normal and restarted like, 800 times. And
okay. Well, like there was a charm where the charms in that game where if you just held them, you got bonuses. And there were small, medium, and large charms. And small charms only took up one space in your backpack. And when you killed Epic Diablo, there was a chance, it was really low, to get a unique charm that gave you +1 to all skills. 50,
a charm or like the runes?
A charm. Like you just hold it and you get all these benefits. And they got one from the first Epic Diablo kill. And it was like one of the best ones you could possibly get. It was crazy.
Man, but just think, it's not a blockchain. It's not a blockchain game.
That's like what I said before. It was like I pre-ordered Diablo when the day when I heard it was coming out, and I have played it one day, and that was when this was not available.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like once I discovered NFT-based and play-to-earn and blockchain-based gaming, it's like forget about it.
I think about 3 or 4 years ago, I went and bought the original. I had the actual CD, the big thick case. You got separate install CDs. You got like this big long key that you have to type in to even download it.
Yep.
I had that case and the original. I can show you a picture. I wish I had my screen sharing, but I've got a original copy of the Diablo 1 and 2 like guide basically from back in the day. My dad had it and gave it to me, but it's in like pristine condition and everything, and it literally has sticky notes from when my dad was playing it, like, oh, on this level I can do this. Like it was like literally a guide, but it's from back in like 2000.
Oh yeah, that was actually my first introduction as well to player-based like internal economies, like black markets essentially, because I remember I found one of the server's first win forces when that game was originally out, which was the best bow you could get. And I remember there were these websites where it's not like blockchain where no one can cheat each other. It was, you would have this situation where you would have this handshake agreement essentially where it's like, you send me this money. Once this money is confirmed, then I'd meet you in the game and I'd trade it to you.
Yeah.
The websites, eventually got a little more sophisticated and, kind of acted like as a holding thing. But I remember I was actually able to, I sold, I remember WinForce for like $60-$70 at the time. And I was super young. So that was like unlimited money. So like
that's insane. Yeah.
I can buy whatever I want with this $60.
I can do anything with this.
Yeah, but not so much anymore. So we have just under 9 minutes for anyone for the in-game cow pet. Illuminate Studio. This one is for this is for old players only. So you're good to go if you want to enter in. Yeah, sorry, you were saying.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm not gonna cut you off. I was gonna say that a lot of people in my chat had previously said that they were upset that Diablo 3 had removed a marketplace. So I think a lot of people are just looking for a home where they can trade their items.
Well, I mean, it's like this whole thing where companies have spent so much time and money fighting against those things, and they have gone on regardless. And it's nice that blockchain-based play-to-earn NFT, gaming and like digital ownership has been like, let's just be realistic about this. It's here. It's staying. It happens whether you like it or not. We're going to make it built into the actual game. Like, you need it to... Yeah. You can't do it without it, essentially. And that's the way to go. It's really dumb, all the pushback on it. Like, the same thing with... I used to play World of Warcraft. And it was like, there are these stringent warnings by these companies that it's like, if you get caught buying gold on a gold website, like, you will be banned. And it's like, we didn't care. Like, the reward outweighed the risk. And they are fighting a losing battle that they cannot win. And they are repeatedly doing it rather than embracing it.
RuneScape had a more clever idea. We'll just make Iron Man mode. Can't trade anybody.
There you go. All right, yeah. Like, so there's one way, but
half the game does that now.
But yeah, it's just like, stop.
No, it was the same thing when I was done grinding that, because I completely maxed on Iron Man mode on RuneScape 3, and when I was at the end of it, I had a 5 billion gold for anybody who doesn't play that, but 5 billion and completely maxed out. So there's nothing really.
A lot of zeros.
And there's it just didn't mean anything. It meant nothing.
Yeah,
at all
your time is wasted, which is why. Like, we've been supporting blockchain. Like, I haven't really played. I never played blockchain games, and then once I discovered it, it was like I don't play other games now.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
I just rock out on the blockchain because I want to. Yes, it's not a lot of money. Like the other day, I'm getting that. I get one engine essentially.
Yeah.
But you know what never happened in any of the other games I played was making $1 either way.
Yeah, I mean, in the last 7 days, I've gotten a legendary and 2 epics. I don't know the value of the necklace, but the Brim Pearl has said 700 Shadow Stones, so 7 coins, and then I'm sure the necklace is a pretty decent amount. And then the Black Death, I don't know the true value of it, but it says market price 300k. So like not 300k, 30k. So like 300 engine. Yeah, no, like 300. I mean, but no, I mean that's
retirement time, baby.
300 engine. I mean, I'll probably sell it for 25,000 Shadow Stones instead. But it's a lot. Like, I'm not complaining.
Yeah. I mean, that's like on one of the games that because we feature a bunch of, we don't always just feature Lost Relics. A lot of times we'll feature just any cool kind of blockchain game, or at least give some of them a chance. And
you were telling me about the spider tanks.
Spider tanks is one, but right now the play to earn aspect is not very present. I strongly recommend anyone checking out spider tanks because it's very fun. But it does require buying a bottom and a top to a tank. That you can get on Gala Games, would you say it's
pay to win at all? Like, if you want to go buy good parts or something.
So I would say yes and no currently. So there was a gun during the open beta that I really, really liked. That was called the Magma Cannon.
Yeah, sounds cool.
And the reason why it was nice was because it acted like a regular cannon, but when it hit you, it continued to burn the enemy tank. Yeah. And so, you can only get that right now for it's something absurd. It's like 10 grand or something like that.
Wow. But how do you obtain it? Tell me that.
So right now, the only way to obtain any of them is literally just buying them from the website themselves currently. Anyone who's also interested in knowing anything more about that, I'm waiting to get full confirmation, but next Friday I will be doing a stream of spider tanks where I'm going to be interviewing one of the developer team on the developer team, and because I don't have a lot of answers for a lot of the questions I have about where it's going, because one of the things is if you buy a bottom and a top and you get a full tank, you get access to the game, but you also get access to about 9 different bottoms and 9 different weapons. Is that going to always be that case? You can level up bottoms and tops like with experience the more you use them. Does that mean that if I bought So I bought a cannon top, or standard cannon top, and then I bought a flamethrower top weapon. I could have just bought the cannon top, and I would have had access to the flamethrower top as well. So are they going to be making it so you have to have the NFT of it to actually use it in the future? It's like, the first couple weeks of its beta. Yeah. So, but I just didn't have a lot of answers, and I had a lot of questions. And so we'll have a lot more answered with that by talking to the dev instead of just speculation that I did with, a guild leader. But it's a blast. It really is. And I'll say also, I'm not telling you to actually invest in anything for their NFTs or whatnot, but I've already, I bought it for X amount of money. It's already gone up, by 20%.
Yep. So you talked about whatever, item was like the best in slot. You said that was like 10 grand, but you said how you obtain them is you just purchase them. So what was the...
Yes.
Like, how long ago did you, have to buy that, and what did those originally sell for?
So you can get it. It's a fixed price. Because right now, I guess you could go to OpenSea because there are sold out tanks and stuff. Yeah. Because there's like the only way to get that the magma cannon is like the ancient is like our equivalent to Transcendent.
Yeah.
And it's an ancient, fully built tank. And so you have to spend, it's like 100,000 gala or something like that to get it. In the future, that's another question that I had, was because as of right now, there's no way to randomize what you've bought, where there's a lot of games where you can get, like a pack of stuff, and depending on what tier of pack you get, we'll be able to, like, War Riders is another game that I play, and you can buy a common pack, and you get 3 random items, more than likely of common tier. Then there's a medium that gives you 5 items and a higher chance, like a guaranteed to get 2 rare essentially. And then there's the most expensive. But so I imagine something like that will come on. And again, like, we didn't really know how the play to earn was going to work either, because there's no currency or anything that you're accumulating in the matches. So is there
like a ranked mode? Because I was going to ask, what is the incentive to play right now?
That would be, there is no ranked right now, but that's where I think the play to earn will come into aspect. I bet you that there will be, ladders, and whenever a ladder closes out, the top X amount of people are going to be able to earn something similar to, what
Axie.
So I don't know that for sure. That's like some of the questions that I'm going to ask on Friday.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just a fun game in general. But we do have our winner of the cow.
Who is it? Who's the lucky winner?
Getting the cow? Palacio. Jose Palacio. I'm probably butchering your name, but congratulations.
That sounded pretty good.
You just won a cow.
Let's
go.
An
in-game cow that KingSlayer swears by and says is luckier than other ones. But don't worry, we also have a dragon. A dragon to come still. So, congratulations. Wrote a story. The current raffle that is about to come up, we just finished one out for an in-game cow pet, the short-horned cow. We are going to do we have one more, and it's going to be a dragon. But we'll start that in a minute. Make sure to post your Discord, and so I can make sure to contact you after the stream, and we can get you that cow in your life. He needs a home.
I'm going to use the restroom really quick, and then I'll be right back, okay?
Perfect. Luminate Studio says, War Riders is dope. Nothing like showing up with your boys in an SUV covered in machine guns. That is 100% true. That is one of the fun things about it. And that one's one of the, a little more of a straightforward play to earn. There's these collection points that essentially, there may be one more pendant. let me finish this dungeon and check. I can't remember if I got 2 or 3. I think there might be 3. But yeah, if there is 3, I'll check my stash after this this dungeon run here. And if there is, we'll get a 3rd person on there. But yeah, we still have the old players. There's still one more pet to grab. You know, they're not super, you know, expensive at all like the NFTs that we gave away before, but you know, it's a free item. It's a pet. If you don't have one, they're super useful. They go collect up gold and, you know, break yeah, let's do that dragon. We'll wait for King to get back. And then we'll get that going, and then I will probably know whether or not I have another power pendant. Yeah, I was laughing. So when I very first started playing, and I hadn't really committed to, you know, buying some NFTs and blockchain-based items, which I promptly did after dying and losing all of my progress with items, because I had skills like that in the beginning. But I saw someone running around town, like, because I had seen just, you know, people with pets, but they were always ground pets. And then I saw someone with a dragon, and I was like, I need this in my life.
I'm back, by the way.
Perfect. Jose, if you're here, I need your Discord information. We need to be able to send you the item. You got yourself a cow.
A glorious cow.
Yeah. So please send your stuff so you can actually collect your prize there. I'll put your name down here anyway. I don't have your Discord yet. But all right, let's do, what time is that? Yeah, okay, so we got this, and if we got another power pendant, we'll be able to, yeah, finish out by 7 with this. So we have another in-game pet for old players and new players. Stay with us, because I'm pretty sure there's one more. I don't remember for sure. I remember I bought some initially to, you know, for myself, just to have, but...
Of what?
Of power pendants when I was getting the ones for today's giveaway. So if I do have an extra one, why not? We'll just get another person on. So this is for old players. Again, this is another dragon in-game pet. Our past winner, Jose Palacio. I hope that isn't too bad of a pronunciation there. Yeah, I need your Discord. Because if you don't tell me, I can't send you the item, and then you make me tempted to give it to someone else. So right now, this is for old players or any players who won a power pendant today so far. Let's go. They're coming in. We got 17 people in the raffle.
I'll go ahead and post that again in my chat for anybody who's in here. We got 19 viewers in here. We got Spizzo in the call as well. He's streaming here on YouTube on the MarketSquare Gaming YouTube channel. So if anyone is in my chat, and this for old players, right?
This one is for old players. Yep.
Yeah, so anybody can join this. You can go over to his stream and type in !raffle to be entered, and you have the chance of winning yourself. This is for a dragon?
This is for a dragon pet.
Yep, for a dragon pet in-game. So anybody can join.
32 on there. New players that have not been activated cannot actually win this one.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah.
Yep.
Maybe if you get drawn and you want to buy a pendant, then you can come in and get a pet.
Yeah, Petty Fogger, this is for a just one of the basic the dragon pet that you can acquire on the website. What is this thing's name?
Is it
Zalzoth? Yep, Zalzoth.
Yeah.
which is also too, even if you don't, want to use it or whatever, even if you have one, it's also a way to sell and accumulate some shadow stones in game.
Yeah, you can sell it on the market.
Yeah. And new players, I'll see how many new people are in here after this one finishes. I encourage old players to still stay afterwards, just show some love. Be able to congratulate whoever's going to get onboarded. Make sure to hit that sub on MarketSquare Gaming on YouTube if you haven't already. The more of you guys that join, the more we can do giveaways and give back to the community. Also, check out MarketSquare.io. That's the mothership. They are, all blockchain needs. We got tons of projects over there. If you join, I mean, yeah, that's the yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's where I get my orders from.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also be sure to show some love to our guest KingSlayer. You can go to Twitch and he's KingSlayerLR. He's very knowledgeable. He's always helpful in the game. So yeah, one of the people that when I first started stuck out to me because I kept seeing him, answer questions for new onboarded people. Answered a bunch of my questions too. And been playing for, a couple months in the level 40s. And just putting in work. He found 2 epic items recently.
Today even. And the other one, it was like midnight, so it kind of counts,
Yeah, oh no, totally. I think it sounds better too to just carry it over.
2 epics today feels good.
Yeah. I'm jealous. I have 0 epics today, but that's okay. We're getting people on. That's always a good thing. Is this game playable on a not so powerful laptop? I don't know for sure, but I would imagine it is. I don't think this thing takes very much processing power.
These graphics are not very demanding at all. So if anything, you can always go in there and lower your settings. I'm playing on Ultra here, and it's
I play on Ultra.
It looks great, but it doesn't take a lot of power. So
yeah, no, I haven't tested that for sure, Alex. But I would expect it to be able to run fine. Because you can always just dumb the graphics down. But yeah, give it a try. I mean, I guess he would have to get a power pendant though to try. But I mean, worst case scenario is you got to put it on your desktop.
He gets in the game and becomes a trader. Just market only.
Paulo, this game is awesome. I need to play. Yes, you do, my man. I'm willing to run on HD graphics 4000. The game. Oh, here we go. So, Mike, one of our previous winners, actually. You can play the game. I run a laptop with 860M, really bad card, and he can run at 60 frames per second.
This guy also said it works on laptop. I don't know if that helps, but
there we go. Yeah, a little of a broad answer, but that's okay.
Yeah.
An answer nonetheless. So what do we got here? We are in on right now. If you were just joining the stream, remember to subscribe. But we got 9 minutes left for a wonderful dragon pet, and I am still waiting on our previous winner to give me his information. Let's see, where are we at?
Is there a certain threshold that if we go over, we re-roll? Or
so the threshold would not be for this one. It would be if I can't get a hold of him. I'll give it. Any winner's got 48 hours to give me that information.
Quite generous.
And if you don't get to that, then I'm giving it to someone else. Sorry about you. You had your chance. It's over. Oh yeah, let's see if we have an extra power pendant. Let's see what we got. So yeah, what I will happily take the cow for him.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, what a...
Oh, it's for the cow too? Come on. He's
I know.
not even excited to claim it.
It's the cow, man. So, again, if you're listening, Jose Palacio, I will post your name again. I may be butchering your name, and maybe that's why you're not actually listening or, answering, but that is the name of who won. I want to give you that cow, but you're trying to kind of force my hand to give that cow to someone else. But, God forbid. But, yeah, if that does be the case, we'll save it for the next giveaway. I do have an extra power pendant. Looks like we can do one more for new players. How many new players are in here? If you're new, say new. We'll see what we're even working with. I don't feel like we have anywhere near the new player pool that we have in the past, but I kind of like that too because I was trying to test out so that, old players could win something because last time they really weren't able to win anything. And you got to show them some love. They're, keeping this whole thing going. What do we got? Darth says, should I focus on Forgotten Chambers until my fishing and mining is 10? That's kind of what I've been doing. Yeah, you just enjoy the grind because it's real. It is real.
I don't know
so
if there's much of a choice.
We got 2 new, 2 old. I know there's more of you guys. I know there's more. New and old. One of our winners from today. I like your style with that answer. I like it. Rod, when I didn't win, I just bought one. I like your style. Further the glory that is Lost Relics. So we got 3 new. We got 3 old. All right, remember, guys, we are just under 6 minutes for a... this is the second dragon. Get that dragon. And, yeah. I'm hoping our other winner posts, but my man don't want to right now, apparently. Patrick, welcome to the game. A week old. I like your style. It's awesome, isn't it? I like one of today's winners over here. Commando. He's like oldish. Yeah. He's about what?
Did he get one of the pendants to get in?
Yeah, he got one of the pendants today. So it's like yeah.
I'm new, kind of.
I've been in the game, a solid 20 minutes. What can I say? Veteran. I love it.
Good, man. It's a good feeling to have a new world to explore,
Oh, absolutely, and especially one where,
I was gonna say one worth exploring.
Definitely. I like to. Darth is willing to take over this burden of not claiming a cow. And he says he'll call him Diablo.
I sent him from my chat, so it's totally your call, man. Good person to win it, for sure.
Yeah, no. Darth, thank you for joining up. I hope you subbed. Got a lot more to go. And just so everyone knows, too, when we end up doing the really big giveaway Halloween event, that one will be announced officially from Lost Relics. Again, I'm working on doing something a little more official with them in concern to the items. This was kind of a tester run for sending some of the items to avoid gas fees. But, yeah, KingSlayer will be joining us with a few other streamers. We'll have everybody on at once. We'll be giving away items, and there's one of my, I can't wait for the question, and it will be, is it worth it to go back when you realize you forgot a chest?
Yes.
And
I think I've told you about that. Yeah. Do you want me to explain?
I mean, like, why not? Everyone's definitely gonna hear it again, but we will have some people that do not feel the same way about this.
So I was new to this game, level 16, and I was running Isle, which was a little bit different back then, but I was running it, and I realized I got to the end, and I did not have the full amount of gold that I was expecting, so I ran all the way back, about a minute and a half back, and I got my chest, and there was like 5 monsters over there. I killed it, and that's where I got my first epic, so... If I had left that dungeon, I would have never gotten that, and I literally just was like, wow, if I had left without coming back, because I was like feeling lazy. I was like, should I, shouldn't I? I did decide to go back, and there was an epic there. I just wouldn't have gotten that. And the big thing is, you know, people talk about if I go faster, then I'll get more. The blockchains are loaded in. You have a dungeon ID on the top right, and the blockchain is attached to the dungeon. It's somewhere in there, and it's randomized. You know, it's not any monster can drop a blockchain, but it's in the dungeon. All of your drops, your XP, everything is predetermined. And how I'll explain that is, if I'm level 28 and I'm doing Vemin Desert right now, sorry, thank you for the blessing there, blessing of our. If I'm doing Vemin Desert here and I'm 28 woodcutting, and I don't have access to Bird's Nest, and I hit level 29 in the dungeon, I'm not going to get a Bird's Nest until I reload another dungeon, because the loot is predetermined and loaded in at the beginning. So just because you go very fast, you could, you know, have a Transcendent in your dungeon, and if you leave, yes, you might be able to run enough dungeons to get another, you know, roll at it, but what are the chances of that happening? So it's always worth it to full clear, because if you do happen to, you know, get the lottery ticket of dungeons that you enter, you know, you want to reap that benefit.
Well, one big deciding, because I was kind of up in the air. I always do go back, unless it's, you know, I've already opened both chests and maybe I miss a node. Depending on how far away that is, I will choose not to actually go back if it's super.
I'm not
far.
running back for a tree. Let me explain that.
But a chest, I am definitely going to run back for.
If you've already cleared the path, gotten the key, and you know the loot's just in there for you to claim, especially like, let's say you're a lower level, you know, player right now, gold is, you know, scarce. You're buying food, you're trying to adapt to the game, and, you know, I don't necessarily know how it feels, but I know if you're not, you know, like a very experienced player in like dungeons, you use quite a bit of food, then it's going to get very costly. So if you have a key that you can run back and guaranteed get like 100 gold and potentially some shadow stones or a blockchain, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah,
that's my personal opinion. I'm not saying that's for fact. You know, anyone's free to disagree with me. That's just how I play, because, like I said, I personally went back and I got the epic that I would not have got. Well, I just left. So.
I mean, it's a perfect example, though. Like, the thing that sold me initially with the chests was because I understand the mentality that comes with someone who's saying it's not worth it because you'll be able to open up more chests in a shorter period of time.
That was me when I started. Let's be clear here.
I do not do that
when I started, but that was what changed my mind.
But the one thing that changed my mind was I got told by one of the devs that Cliff has said 5 or 6 Transcendents and Mythics have been missed because like people didn't go back.
Yep.
Like they should have had it, which is going to end up being worth, like, actually that's one of those items, because, you know, the glory of blockchain digital ownership and NFT based gaming, play to earn, they could have had quite a bit of real money, real world money.
I think that Cliff should add in at the end of the screen. I really like the new end of dungeon screen that we have. It's beautiful. But before it really showcased, you know, what drops we got, it shows you down below what you've got in your inventory down below and like what of that was acquired in the dungeon. But it just doesn't really like showcase it as much. I guess it's down at the bottom, not really eye level. But if he was to tweak it so that it showed you what you missed in the dungeon, that it was like grayed and blacked out, I think a lot of people would change their stance on that. But because you're leaving the dungeon and you don't know what you got, it's really easy to be like, yeah, I don't care. I'll get one faster.
Oh my god! Could you imagine? Could you just, if that was?
I don't even want to think about the reaction I'd have.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. What?
It's just gut wrenching. You know?
Certified Soy Boy is one of the ones. I did a stream with him the other day. Awesome dude, just like very knowledgeable. Everyone go check out his stream as well. Certified Soy Boy on Twitch. He works in a casino and deals with variable chance all the time, and so yeah, I can't wait to see the. We're gonna have a discussion about it, like when we get everybody together. But we have our winner for the second dragon here. Who do we got? Reed C. Reed C. Congratulations.
Congratulations on that Zaldo.
You just won an in-game pet. Even if you have it already, you can sell it for Shadow Stones or just enjoy it. I personally, I don't know if this is proven or not, but like I've used ground pets and then I've used flying pets, and my flying pets, I don't know if there's any merit to this, but my flying pets seem to be far more responsive for going to break things.
Could be.
I don't know. It's just something that I've noticed. New players don't leave, though, and old players show some love and stay. We've got one more person that can get onboarded. And then also, if you have it again, you know, check out MarketSquare. They're the ones making this all possible. Reed, I need that Discord. We have Illuminate Studios asking, why go back when you could predict the right path by breakable objects and resource location?
Yeah, I mean that's not really the question, because you know I always tell people
he's big brain.
There's tools you know that you can use.
All right, Reed.
Knowing
it.
How far into a dungeon to push before you know that you're on the right the right or the wrong path. There's little things that you can do to mostly make it like 95% of the time so that you don't have to run back. It's really just in the beginning for those new players, is it worth running back? And yes, it is for the new players. If you're an older player and you know tips or tricks, or you have something maybe other people don't know, then absolutely. But the answer is for the majority of players or new players, is it worth running back? Because I don't really, I mean, that was when I was level 16. I don't really ever have to run back. Maybe like once or twice a stream do I ever actually run back for something.
I had the worst possible luck with that, and it's always the farthest way.
What dungeon are you running, though? Is it an inside or outside map?
Inside.
Okay, so yeah, it does make it a little bit more difficult, and from what I've heard, I don't play a lot of the inside maps, like Arcane Pits and stuff, but as far as I know,
gathering woodworking. So yeah, you're usually outside.
The chests, as far as I know, inside of the dungeon type maps can be as far as 5 to 6 tiles in there. So it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder to tell from that. But the desert maps, you won't go further than 3 rooms without knowing that you're in the wrong place. So
yeah. Certified Soy Boy, let's all just get a spyglass and never miss a thing. I like your style, my man. I like your style. All right, so new players, we got one more. We'll do our Power Pendant, our last one giveaway. I encourage everybody to stay, show some love to the channel, and be here to congratulate who wins. If not, though, remember to subscribe to MarketSquare. You can get updates on all this stuff. Follow KingSlayer on Twitch as KingSlayerLR. Or again, just, ask in the game if you ever get, you got any questions. A lot of the times, anyone will help you if they know what's going on for the most part. And most of the time, there are people in there that are willing to answer your questions, particularly KingSlayer. All right. So new players, right now, there's a huge chance for a win pool. There's only 4 people in for that Power Pendant right now. That's a really good chance to get that one.
That's for the Power Pendant?
This is for the Power Pendant.
So any new players that don't have access to the game, make sure you go over to the MarketSquare Gaming's YouTube channel. I'll provide the link in my chat right here, but go in there and type in !raffle if you want to have the chance to win access and membership to this game.
Also, all winners, I will be contacting you after the raffle. We will get the necessary information from you, and we will, we'll get you onboarded. Thank you, Luminate Studios. It's a great stream, guys. KingSlayer, appreciate the advice. Also, absolutely. If anyone can help me out, anyone who ends up seeing, I just posted the other winner, Jose Palacio, still has not gotten back to me. If anyone does end up, seeing him, or, I'll check the Discord chat and everything like that. But yeah, if anyone ends up talking to him or knows him,
they probably entered in last.
Tell him to, I really think he did. We had one of the other streams where someone won. It was like a 5-minute won and then left.
Yeah.
And it was 5 minutes. It's like that's not long at all.
He really didn't have the faith that he was gonna win.
And he did. Like, go figure, right?
With that mentality, you never win. He left and lost it.
So Reed, I don't think Reed, you should have actually entered. Because, you won a pet, and you are an old player. But that's okay. If he wins, we will just do it again at a way shorter time. So, if someone wins, remember, if you are old and you do win and you think, I'm just going to get myself a Power Pendant, like, doing it up, get some bonuses, I cannot give it to you. Like, I cannot physically send it to you. It's not like the pets where I can get you, like, again, the pets are just, I physically cannot send it to you. Like, so if you're entering thinking that you'll just be able to use the Power Pendant and not actually get an onboard person, unfortunately, that's not the way it goes. I didn't assume that that's what's going on. You probably just, I'd get excited. I'd just, raffle? Yes, I'm entered. But, so technically, yeah, don't worry. Anyone who is waiting to get a Power Pendant for a new player, Reed can't win. We love you, Reed. We appreciate you showing up and representing, and also winning an in-game pet. But yeah, you cannot win. You shall not pass. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so ready to be done with the Forgotten Chambers. Oh my God, the grind is like just so real.
At least it is more visually appealing in there, for sure.
I mean, it's just like, it's one thing, like, sure, but I'm like just dying to get my ass outside. To go for one of these other ones, but no.
Are you going to jump straight to the level 3, you think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going right to it because, like I said, after I finish this, I'm totally going to be trying to get to that level 20 so that I can get the energy.
Yeah.
The boosted energy regeneration.
Oh, trust me, I was feeling that.
Yeah, that's one of the big ones that I'm looking for. Do you have any level requirement skills that are that you're looking forward to, but at your level? Like, what are you getting at, like 50 and stuff like that? What do we got? 40. Oh yeah, you can get another when you get to 90. Woo! You'll be able to get an extra 500 max energy.
Yep.
That'll be nice. Yeah, Striker actually hit 91 the other day.
Nice.
What do we got? Someone just said, don't worry.
It'll be a matter of time.
The Skunk277 says, don't worry, you'll have pits soon, which is totally different. Right. Like, oh, yeah. Nothing like some rinse and repeat.
Yeah. That was the same thing I had to look at, was if I wanted to do the, Trail Woods or Okier Jungle, because, it's way easier. You can fly through Okier Jungle like it's nothing, but you don't have the chance of the legendary. So ultimately, I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. And
you definitely want the legendary action over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reed, we love you, brother. No worries. Yeah. I get excited about raffles too. Also, too, everyone, I forgot to mention on the Discord, Dr. Loot is actually running a. If you are not, if you're a new player who does not have access and you don't end up winning this last Power Pendant, Dr. Loot has a giveaway going on that you can go into the Discord announcements section. It's for he's trying to find the oldest player who is not onboarded and has been who's the oldest player who has an account that isn't able to actually play. I was laughing too, like I was like, that's great, like, hopefully that they're still active. But I was also the irony of how good the game is, I mean, in my personal opinion, and it's like if you've been waiting for months and months,
you're checking like what
you're the oldest
and
cheapest player because you you could have just spent like $11 to get it.
Permanent access.
But hey, either way, I understand. Like some people don't have wallets, some people don't have that disposable. That matters to some people. That could be enough, but that's also one of the cool things.
Couldn't sign up to Coinbase first; it was too difficult.
Yeah, that, or like in all honesty, I bet you there's a ton of like I had a few winners that didn't have engine wallets, like I said earlier, and this was the first introduction to crypto that they ever had. And if you are that case, if you're one of the new players and stuff like that, and you have no idea what you're doing, do not worry. I will go step by step with you and answer any and all questions and help you get to where you need to get to. And we'll be able to get you on. And remember also, whoever wins, I will be contacting you. If you do not hear from me, you can also find my name in the content creators section of the Discord, the Spiz. And where if you also, you can also find KingSlayer in that exact section. So yeah, if you go to general chat, we're located in the just under the moderators and developers section, because we're cool like that, right? You have content creators. Yeah, okay. I swear that I've seen you on the that or Mike here.
Yeah, and I've got the link to my Twitch in the description too. On the Discord.
So Mike can attest. Mike got his his wallet or ID and stuff hacked. Or not his, he lost his ID, if I remember correctly, and we were still able to make something happen. Yeah, and when it was no worries at all, I was happy to help you get to where we needed to get to you. Also, note to the pet winners. Again, I really don't think that second. I really don't think the cow guy is. I'm like just so tempted to run the cow again.
Like I said, your call,
It's like, I mean, worst case scenario is he could contact me later and I just have to buy another one. Well, all right, what do you think? Like if he doesn't show up by the time this Power Pendant's over, should we just re-raffle it?
If you're not here and excited to claim it, absolutely. Give it to somebody who is.
All right. So here will be the deal. MarketSquare is not gonna pay for that one. If he does surface, I will get another one, and I will get it to him. I think we should do the cow again. So yeah,
he's a good leveling up.
I mean, he needs a home. If anyone does see the winner in some chat or anything like that, please, please tell him to contact me. He can still get it. I don't think he's going to surface, so we're gonna mood up. We're gonna get this cow a home. I wanna, and I'll just treat it as more information for the giveaway system practice here, because this is the first time that we are doing items the same way. Yeah, we will be running the cow. This is the first time that we're trying the transfer of items without having to deal with the gas fees. Found one user, not sure if it's him. if you want to message him and tell him to hit me up, yeah, we'll get him one. But yeah, the pets are really cheap. It's no big deal if that is the case. You know,
you about Shorthorn.
Yeah, I mean, but this is the whole point, right? We can't have him just sitting around waiting for a home.
Exactly.
He's got to get a home. We don't want him to send. Yeah, we're not going to send him to the meat factory. All right, we're gonna send him where he can go to a farm and be free. Okay, he can travel around in dungeons and give you good luck
and give you good drops. Yeah,
yeah.
That's exclusively his whole purpose.
I really want to. I'm like so tempted during the because there's not a ton of people here for yeah. I'm so tempted during the Halloween giveaway to do a totally rigged raffle where it doesn't matter how many people enter, I win. But you know, not actually take it. But yeah, like just not say anything to anyone that joins that raffle and isn't part of this one, and be like, "Oh, look, I won!" Like, thanks me. Great. Like, set it up again, win again in a row. Be like, don't worry, guys. These aren't rigged. These are just, just so happens that I'm winning these NFTs.
I'm just very lucky today.
Yeah, just very, very lucky. I got the cow. It's really bringing me luck for the stream. It would be funny, though, because there's going to be more people at that event.
No, see, here's
and they won't know. And I'll do one, and everyone here will know.
This is how you pull that. You have your stream, and then if you get a blockchain, you weigh yourself to be like 9/10 chance to draw. But you have everyone enter, and if you pull yourself, you keep the blockchain. If you pull somebody else with 1/10 weight, then they get.
Remember, guys, too. This is only new players right now. We're not doing the cow. The cow is not going on right now. This is for the new players. So remember. If you entered and you can't win, and you already have been onboarded, you can't win. So hopefully we actually have a winner. Can you turn off your 680 and try? I don't know what that means.
I didn't either.
I don't know what the 680. I remember the 680 crappy graphics card from earlier. Someone asked, what's the bow range in game? And it's able to shot upper floor. So to shoot on a varying level, like if you're shooting either downstairs or upstairs, you need to have some distance for shooting to someone who's a below level, unless you're at a stairs, and then you need to be able to essentially shoot the arrows down the stairs. You need to leave that much space. And above is kind of the same deal. It's definitely harder to shoot up than it is to shoot down. What is it? What else we got? It's mobile card M version. Oh, they're just actually talking about. All right, we have 5 more seconds here for the new onboarding, and then we will do the cow again.
Let's go. Make sure you enter that one.
Yeah,
everyone can enter that one.
That it has access or won the Power Pendant today. All right, the winner is Chad Bresky. Let's see, is that one of the top people that actually... Chad Bresky might actually be one of the new people. Chad, congratulations. Are you a new player? And if you are, give me that Discord. Congratulations, though, old players. Don't worry. You can still get you can still get a pet. What do we got here? Delete message. If you're trying to shoot upstairs or downstairs, Samuel Cole's saying this. If you're trying to shoot upstairs or downstairs, just hover your mouse over the enemy you're trying to shoot at, and whether they're upstairs or downstairs, it'll still aim at them. That is correct. That's a much better way of explaining it. Yeah. So, whereas if you're looking, I don't have to actually target the enemies to fire in that direction if you're holding shift. But if you are shooting, down or upstairs, if you will have to go over the actual enemy and make sure that you've targeted it with your mouse. Chad, congratulations. Awesome. That's good that we're not going to have to redo that. You can also, after you post your Discord, we will do, what time is it? We'll do a 10-minute last one here for the cow. And anyone who has won access to the game, like a power pendant, you are eligible for the cow, the pets. So there we go. I have your information, Chad. Perfection. Let's put you in here. You are the third and final spot for today's power pendants. Also remember, if you haven't gotten a power pendant, they're only like $12. Like they're like $11.42, I think, is how much they cost USD.
And I will say, you know, I think that's for the week. You gain permanent access to the game from then onwards. So, you get a week's membership out of that. But even if you do decide, let's say you do pull the trigger to try the game, you know, obviously as somebody a part of the community, I really think this game's worth it. But if you do really think the gameplay looks fun and this is something you're going to play for a while, consider going for the month, because it's double the price for 4 times the membership. If you see yourself playing for a while, I will say that.
So the cow is live now, guys. We just started that raffle. This will be the last one today, but let's get that cow to a home.
Yeah, let's get everybody in there.
And again, I know you've heard it, but spread the word. Get us some more subs. Tell your friends to sub. You know, MarketSquare Gaming. Everybody check out MarketSquare.io. If you join the Discord over there, even if, you know, you join and you don't spend a lot of time. Oh. Jose, you're entering the raffle, but you refuse to give me you refuse to give me your Discord. You won this item already. It doesn't matter. Like he did. I mean, he entered into this raffle. Yeah. We'll still like, we'll still do one. I'll just pick up another one. It's no big deal. We're still gonna give away. We'll just be giving away 2 cows. I'll pay for that one myself. You know, out of pocket. That's totally fine. But yeah, my man, you won the item. You gotta give me your Discord.
Maybe he didn't feel like he deserved it unless he won it twice.
I guess if he wins it twice, what a flex, and still doesn't claim it.
If he wins it twice, it's meant to be with him.
Oh, he had to eat. I need your Discord info. All right, so Jose is gonna get that one. If Jose's not going to, yeah. Let's hope someone else wins that today. Jose, if you win the second one, we might just have to give that to someone else. Yeah. I think 2 people should be getting it. Yeah. So what? Sam Nicole says, hey, Spiz, is gas also crazy expensive when buying a power pendant? Or is it the same as when trying to buy something off of Engine X? So actually, no. The gas, once you've set up a wallet and you've purchased your initial power pendant to gain access to the game, at the store on the website, you can actually avoid Engine X and dealing with gas fees entirely. Thank you. I have your information for the cow. You can actually spend $11.42 USD and buy it with a credit card. And so you'll just, you know, have that right on there. So you don't actually have to deal with gas when you're buying.
Ultimist won it. Okay, so the person who won the cow is a very good viewer in my chat. He said he had to go eat.
Yep. All right, so I got his information. That's okay. I'll pick up one more. I'll pick up one more cow, and like God forbid, it's $5.
Yeah, Ultimist, we'll make sure we get it to you.
What's $5 for some joy? I have everybody's information so far. That's one. I will contact everyone after the stream, and we will, you know, get The Power Pendant winners onboarded. Generally speaking, it's taken anywhere from, an hour to a day. It's out of my hands once I get the once I get the information I need. I set it off to the devs, and then it's kind of in their ballpark. Anyone that wins, you will not be notified by anything officially that your account has been activated or that an item has been transferred. You're just going to have to keep checking. God forbid, though. It's worse things have happened. So, yeah. So we'll have two cows going off,
Let's go.
So, yeah, we've got some good winners today.
Is that raffle up now?
Raffle's going right now. We got 5 minutes and 30 seconds for the last in-game pet. It is another cow. I got rope-a-doped into another raffle. Touché, sir. You furthered other people's winnings, and yeah, that's okay though. It's a small price to pay for bringing a cow and some moo joy into someone's life here.
Exactly. I'm sure he'll be wearing it.
Save him from the slaughterhouse.
Optimus, if I see you in game, you better be wearing that cow. Unless you get an epic.
So yeah, right now I got GGLOL winning a power pendant. I've got Kamanho winning a power pendant. I have Chad Bresky winning a power pendant. Congratulations to all of you guys. You guys are all going to get access to the game. And then I've got Andre Elliott. I've got Jose Palacio, Reed C, and one more to be determined. All winning pets. And the pet winners again. This will be the first time that we're actually going to be doing the new system that I got approved with the developers. So, yeah. I assume it's going to work just as smooth as all the others, but we will see. I think I'll wait to do a dungeon since we only got 4 minutes left here. Again, also, anyone that didn't win a power pendant, again, there is another chance and way to win it. I'm pretty sure it actually ends tomorrow. What's today's date? Is it the 6th?
Today is Friday, October 8th.
8th. Okay, yeah, no, I think today or tomorrow is the last day. I don't have the information up in front of me. You can find it in the Discord announcements section of the Lost Relics Discord. And it is, you have to submit how long your account has been active without, or how long your account has been created and not active. There are rules and everything's provided for you over there. It's being run by Dr. Loot, who is just the man. He is always there to help everybody. He's who I've primarily been dealing with. He's who's kind of facilitated like the ability to do all of these type of giveaways and stuff like that. We've started to form a pretty good relationship with MarketSquare Gaming and the Lost Relics team.
I need to get in contact with them again because I'm on the content creator page, but when I go to post a link to my stream chat, it never posts in there. So
that's interesting. Sure. You must have maybe you got accidentally removed from the content, but you're in the content creator section of.
I'm on it, and I'm allowed to talk in there, but when I hit enter, like it acts like it posts something, but then I never see it posted. So I'm not sure.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to ask him. I guarantee he'll have an answer like right away. Anytime that I've had an issue, he's just been on it, like prompt. And yeah, again, too, make sure everyone do, subscribe so that you can hear more of the updates about the future raffles coming up and the future big event raffle for Halloween. Also, we have something that's kind of cool. We're switching gears for tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for MarketSquare Gaming. We're going to be doing a community event. So what that entails is it's going to be myself, another employee from MarketSquare, the president of MarketSquare. Then we have one player from Spider Tanks, and we have two community members from Lost Relics. We're all going to be playing. None of us really play it, so I thought it was fair. We're all going to be playing Blankos, and I'd love it for all you guys to, stop by, show some love, especially because it's the president. The more people that are showing up and, say that they're coming from Lost Relics and stuff like that, it will definitely make it so that I could possibly get a little more funding for stuff for the community. Yep. That end, you can get to meet, the man, the myth, the legend, President Ray. I liked it when he got promoted to president, this past year. And when he did, I made this fake little promo video for it. And I kept calling him the overlord of MarketSquare. And yeah, I had the first order. It was all the people saluting the first order from the first, what is it? The Force Awakens Star Wars. And we were I superimposed a bunch of employees' heads onto the soldiers, and he was the general up there. It was pretty funny.
Nice.
Obviously, we did not release that to the public.
Tomorrow, officially, just Blankos, you said? Is that it?
Yeah. If you want in on it, Blankos is free to play and 100% free. I'll be giving out the join codes for the games on the stream. So anyone who, enters it in and joins quick enough will fill the spot. But yeah, you'll get to meet and you can talk with, the president, and yeah, it's pretty cool that he's taking time out of he's a busy man. Yeah. He's a busy man coming to show love for the people. And he's a huge fan of Lost Relics. He's
awesome.
He's the reason why I was able to even try doing this and can keep doing this. So it'd be awesome to show up in big numbers, and we can show them that it's working.
It was only a matter of time before some kind of content creator came and started giving this game some love. So
yeah,
I'm really glad it can be you/us even to try and help those people learn more about the game, see the game, and even get some access to the game.
Yeah, and it's the nice thing too is it's not expensive to do, and it means a lot to a lot of the people that have won so far. Thank you, Tim. We love that you're here, man, showing support and love. So we have our second cow winner. Manifest your reality. You just won yourself a cow.
I hope you manifested that, buddy. Good job.
You manifest destiny over here, I'm loving it. So remember, Manifest, I'm going to need your Discord so that I can contact you after this and we can get you that pet. Congratulations. Thank you so much, guys, for staying, watching, listening, asking questions. It's, you guys are the reason why we do it. And, yeah, the more love that gets shown, the more we can do. So, again, make sure to subscribe to MarketSquare Gaming if you haven't. Tell your friends to subscribe so they can get on board and win. Make me look good. Head on over to MarketSquare.io. They make it all possible. Even if you just check out the website, it's pretty cool. It's got, articles, blogs, NFTs. If you join, there's a link at MarketSquare.io that'll take you to the Discord. Definitely join on that. If you do enough chatting, you can hit to level 5, and every Friday we give away a free NFT that anyone can enter into, which is pretty awesome. I can't win it. I do try to enter into it. I'm gonna win it one of these days, and I'm gonna get yelled at, but it'll be so worth it.
So worth it. Even if you don't get it.
I won't get it, but it'll just be like, Spizzo, what the heck are you doing? You know that you can't enter this. Well, I want to win too, okay?
Dog, you said.
It's at least I can just say that I won. I don't need it, but fine. Yeah. So Manifest, congratulations. I need your I need your Discord. Big shout out to after you go to MarketSquare, after you go subscribe to MarketSquare Gaming, head on over at Twitch and go to KingSlayerLR on Twitch. Show him some love. He's got a knowledgeable stream. He is Manifest. I need your numbers as well. I need a hash and numbers. If you open up your Discord, you'll be able to grab it at the bottom and copy it. Show him some love. He's always there. He's been there for the community ever since I've been in this game. been really happy to have him. I hit him up last minute. We were able to make it happen, which is awesome. He's going to be joining in for the big Halloween event giveaway, which is going to be a blast. We're going to have a ton of stuff to give out to players. I'm working on some special stuff that hopefully we can get approved. Everyone will hear more about it as I know more about it, but I do know that we will have at least 20 Power Pendants, 10 pets, as well as 4 NFT items that are going to be pretty sweet. Manifest, it should look like... so if it's Komsky, there should be some numbers afterwards. It should look something like that. Yeah. Thank you for posting that. Yeah, that is... Yeah, you need to get... I need all of that. I cannot contact you without the numbers, which, again, you'll be able to find in your Discord in the lower left corner where you see your name. If you just click it, it'll copy username, and you can paste it in the chat, and it'll have the numbers. Samuel Cole, thanks, Bizzo, for the stream to game guy. Yeah, from North Carolina. Me and my wife actually went and visited there, and we rented this cabin in the woods that was right across from the national park, and there was literally not another place for a mile. It was awesome. We were in the middle of nowhere. It was beautiful country out there. But Thank you so much for coming out. Yeah. Anything you got left to say, King?
Not really. I'm still going to be streaming over here on Twitch for the rest of the night. It's 4:20 p.m. here. No coincidence at all. Yeah, we're just going to keep playing it up. We've gotten 2 epic blockchain drops today on Vem and Desert, and we're just going to keep the grind up. I don't know how we're 5 hours into this stream and we have 1 bird's nest, but
hey,
yeah, we got 2 more blockchains than nests.
Yeah, so if you're going for some long-term entertainment, make sure to go show some love to KingSlayerLR on Twitch. But yeah, that is today's stream, and that is today's giveaway. I will be continuing my grind to level 10. I will get that tonight.
I'm expecting it.
And thank you so much. Yeah, I'll prove to you. I'll send you a screenshot.
There we go. Yeah.
Thank you so much again for everybody. Make sure to tell your friends, come back, show some love, and enjoy. I will contact the winners. Let's get some, guys.
Yeah, congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys next time. There'll be that stream tomorrow, same time. Be a little different stuff, but if you get Blankos installed, totally free. You can get those codes so you can join in. Maybe you can, try to stop me. I'm going to win all of these. I'm going to dominate the president. That's the goal. But yeah,